sessions and advice for all walks of life. With J, Marie, and Blue, we've got topics just for you, bringing it all to light. We're vividly vocal. We're vividly vocal.
Hey everybody.
Hello everyone.
Welcome back to the 21st She's Legal Now to Drink episode of Vividly Vocal. This is your host Blue.
And this is J Marie.
And today we are going to be talking about situationships.
Yep, situationships, things that y'all need to get together with dealing with shit like that.
Yep. And before we begin, we're going to get to our highs and lows like usual. And I'll let J Marie go first.
All right. So my high, of course, this week is, of course, I hit 600 subscribers.
Yep.
Another high is, y'all, Blue is on freaking YouTube, y'all.
Yep,
That's probably one of her
I sure
highs,
am.
but I am so excited to have my bestie on the Sims journey with me, you guys. It feels so freaking good. A low for me this week is a lot of people from my past are popping up really frequently.
It's Mercury retrograde. It's a rough one.
Yes.
It's a rough one.
I see the retrograde is retrograding right now. So that was another low for me, but it's bringing up a lot of past things, and I need to fully prepare myself for this because y'all motherfuckers just keep popping up. But that's my high low.
Okay. My high is I finished therapy yesterday. I got discharged from therapy. I'm not cured. I wouldn't say I'm cured, so to speak, but for now I am done with therapy.
Yay!
My other high was I made the page for my YouTube channel. I haven't posted nothing yet. My channel name is Peacedside Posey. I'll probably just have to put the link in the description box for the podcast, and just, because I don't think y'all can find it because it's so new. And my low is I have no space on my computer, and I didn't really think about that, so I have to either upgrade it with some new parts or I have to buy a new one.
Dang, your gaming computer?
Yeah, I only have 256 gigabytes and I use like 237.
God damn! Is it all on Sims?
Probably.
Yeah, let me tell you, that EA app or the Sims
I
app.
hate the EA app. Oh my gosh.
Has it told you to buy some shit yet?
Not buy anything, but it's just always been down, or it won't let me get on, it won't let me do this and that. Like, Origin was perfectly fine. I don't know why they did that.
I don't know. They've been telling people, like, somebody I remember posted on Twitter and was like, EA was like, hey, you haven't bought nothing in a minute. Verify your card number. I'm like, what?
EA had, if they don't have nothing else, they have audacity. You asked me to buy some shit when this last upgrade just nuked everybody's computer and everybody's game and shit. I haven't opened my games except to go into Create a Sim. But like people saying they're have the glitch when the babies stretch out, and it's like people's eyes look weird, and it's like this and that. There's like a loose tooth gif. I haven't played the Growing Together pack yet, but there's like a loose tooth glitch right now. Like, I guess the baby. Yeah, I have the pack, but I've never played it yet.
Oh, let me tell you, them infants. I haven't experienced the infant one yet, but my sim bodies, it's cut in half. So their butts and stuff be moving, but everything is like glitched off to the side, and they look like that dude from Return to Slay. It looks so fucking weird. God. Yes, as y'all can see, we are simmers.
They need to do something.
Sims need to do something. I feel like with this new update, of course, they love the off topics, but I feel like with this new update, if they ever bring one, can y'all please fix this fucking game? The game is so fucking corrupted.
They won't fix it.
No, but y'all want to bring a fucking Sims 5.
Right.
Please make it make fucking sense.
Right. But anyway, on to the topic of situationships. This is probably the most vulnerable y'all will ever see me. So please savor it, because I probably won't be like this again for the next 6 months or so.
Oh, I'm intrigued. Okay.
But, okay. My first question is, J. Marie, in your words, what is a situationship and how is it different from an official romantic relationship?
I feel like a situationship is an entanglement.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck I feel that is. That's an entanglement. That is like, okay, you know, I got something. Well, not something as far as like as far as like crabs or something or crab lice. I play Sims too much. But a situationship is just like, okay, you know, I got an old lady at home, and I know you got a man at home. So let's just, you know.
Okay.
Combine fluids.
Okay.
And, you know, do what it do.
That's just like a plain old affair to me. You're cheating on two different people, you know, you're stepping out of your official relationship. You're cheating. You're a cheater.
Basically, cheater, pumpkin eater. That's what it is to me.
Okay.
What is your
A situationship is a romantic or sexual relationship that is not considered to be formal or established. A relationship that has no label. It's a relationship where you're more than friends but not committed. And somebody said a situationship is when one or two motherfuckers take part in the relationship, but out of fear of making things serious or messy, do not label it, leading to said relationship ironically becoming more serious and more messier.
Basically like a sneaky link.
No.
No? Mm-mm. I always get the two together. Why?
It's like y'all together but y'all not together.
Oh, no, see, I can't do that.
Y'all don't have a label on your relationship, but you don't know where it's going or what's going to happen. But, you know, you're more than friends, but you're not officially together.
Oh, no, I'm good on that. I can't do the situationship type of thing. I don't know how y'all do sneaky links, but I can't do the situationship thing. I'm sorry. Y'all horrible with that one. One question I have is... Oh crap, I don't have the question no more. Okay, you go, boo. I'm sorry.
Okay,
It disappeared.
have you ever been in a situationship? If so, for how long?
Damn, have I been in a situation? Have I? Yes, I have. But he wanted to actually put a label on it after a couple nights of, you know, slutting each other out.
Okay.
He wanted to put a label on it, and I wasn't ready for it because I had my own thing going on still.
Okay, so y'all continue to you know, do your thing.
We did. We continued. We continued doing what we was doing, and then he was just like, okay, I want to marry you. And I'm like, sir, hell, I'm still married by now. So.
And how long did this last?
2 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was cheating for 2 months. Oh well.
You were you were cheating.
Yes.
So it was an affair, basically.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But he cheated first. So
you
know, I just played tit for tat. You know, I didn't mean to, but no, I didn't mean to. I meant all of that shit. I did it on purpose. God damn it, the hell. But
okay.
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 I'm sorry.
Okay, mine lasted almost 2 years.
Huh?
Mine lasted almost 2 years.
How did that work? I mean, how did that go?
I was just living my life, working, doing my thing, and then I met him, and he, we were seeing each other for like, how do I say this? We were seeing each other for like 6 months, and he lost his job or whatever, and like, you know, he was really going through it or whatever, and he was like, you know, I like you a lot, you know, he said, I love you, but I have at this moment in time, I have nothing to offer you, and I'm still pretty messed up from my last relationship, this and that, okay, and I was like, okay,
yeah, well,
I mean, of course, we can't be seeing each other at the same capacity, we can't be seeing each other, you know, fuck with each other as heavy, but like, I'm still fuck with you, you know, here and there, but I'm gonna live my life, and, you know, I don't really want to know what you got going on with your life or anything. I didn't say that, but I was like, I don't really want to know what he got going on with his life, because I didn't want the attachment to build and stuff like that, but it did build, it did.
Oh, dang. Oh, wow, 2 years? I mean, I don't know, I guess I can do it, but then I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like later on, eventually, I would want a title on it, like, you know, we could do our own thing, but eventually, goddamn, I want to call you my boyfriend at least, but...
Yeah, but the thing is, he would, you know, he would be, you know, giving the I love yous and this and this and that, and he would get upset when I wouldn't say it back to him. Because, of course, we're not together, you know, but it's like, you know, he would be like, you know what we are, and I was like, well, what are we? And he was like, you know what we are, but like... You know, like he would talk about getting married and having babies and this and that. I'm like, I don't, you know, this ain't, you know, don't tell me this ain't that when that is this, you know.
Oh, wow. Well, no, I guess I haven't. Well, I guess I wouldn't even call my situationship. Yes, I was having an affair, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got the two definitions confused.
I do, y'all. She teaching me something today. So my question is, do situationships have rules? And if they do, what are those rules?
Unfortunately, no. In a practical sense, no, they don't have rules. That's what makes situationships so confusing and messy. There's no boundaries. There's the lines are very blurred and confused. Like, oh, we could be booed up together. We can go grocery shopping together. And we can do this. We can meet each other's parents, but we're not together.
Oh my God! So
that would that type of shit would make me go insane.
Oh my God! Oh.
Exactly.
Oh my God! So basically, it's just like, okay, you can be my mom, you can be my dad. They like you, but oh no, we ain't together.
Well, fortunately for me, I didn't let that happen.
Right.
But like you're doing all these, important things and milestones and shit with the person, but y'all not together. Like I see you every weekend, and we talk on FaceTime every day. This and that. We talk every day. We go on dates and shit, but we're not together. We say I love you too, babe, but we're not together.
How do you? I don't know. I guess you answered the question, but it's just like, how do you keep your emotions intact with
you can't? You can't. I mean, I would say you can, but maybe some people can. But either one way or another, it's gonna get messy. Eventually it's gonna be really messy.
Right. Okay. So my next question is, okay, this is a random question.
Okay.
But say you're in a situationship with somebody, how would you feel if they decided to not add somebody into the situationship, but I think I asked this question before, but it was a whole different scenario. But say you're out and it's just like, y'all know what's up with each other. I guess I feel like I'm getting this definition so wrong, but just hear me out. Y'all know what's up with each other. Y'all don't haven't put a label to it. But you're out and about. You're like grocery shopping or some shit like that. And you see that person you're in a situationship with, but you see them with somebody else.
I burn the building down. I burn it down. If I'm relating this back to my situation, he knows. He knows. He knew. He knew how I was. I burn it down because you don't grocery shop with just anybody.
Right.
You don't do that. Where you going? You gonna go home and make a dinner or something?
I'm sorry I'm laughing.
I swear to God, I'd take that basket and fucking take the green beans out the can and throw it at his head. I would. Domestic violence.
Oh my God. Oh my God. God damn, okay. I feel your pain. Okay. I had to ask because I've seen it done before. And
really?
Oh, really? Yeah, I have. I've seen it. I've been friends with someone who was in the situationship. And one time we went to HEB in particular. And he's seen the situationship with a significant other. And I'm just like...
His significant other? So those two people are together?
Well, according to the friend, no. But when you see them, it was just like... It's obvious.
They probably were together. Yes.
Yeah, it was obvious.
No, that's just an affair backwards.
But he called it a situationship. That's why I guess I get that confused because they called it a situationship.
Sometimes I feel like a situationship is different from just being a sideline piece,
Say it louder for the business.
A situationship has to involve something romantic between y'all.
Right.
Like this is probably gonna, will they, won't they? Will this be bigger? Will this not be bigger? Will this be more? Will this be less? And you just, I'm just out grocery shopping with my main bitch. And then sideline Sally see me in HEB. And it's like, fuck it, what you gonna do? You gonna blow my spot up or something?
So, the difference between being a sideline hoe and having a situationship. Go ahead, boo. Take it away.
I don't know how to say all that again. Like, well, that implies like you guys are romantic.
Yes.
Y'all are gonna be more. Y'all are probably maybe not on your way to a relationship, but this time it's affair in reverse. It's like, yeah. I mean, and that's what this friend said. The friend know that was that person's significant other?
Okay, so I felt in my spirit they fucking knew, because ain't no fucking way that when you seen them you didn't react like how I would have reacted. Because if I would have seen them, I would have been like, well, bitch, what the fuck is this?
Exactly.
This motherfucker seen them and dabbed the motherfucker up. Oh, it hurted my heart. I'm looking at them like
they knew. Sideline Sally knew. Or Sideline Sam knew. Whoever.
I'm like, I'm sorry, like, what the fuck did I just step into? Like, I felt like I was in the wrong place because ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way I'm about to sit here and be okay with this shit. And then when the motherfucker gets in the car, immediately starts going off. I can't believe they say I seen him with that bitch. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like,
where was this energy in the store?
Get out of my head! Like, where was this fucking energy when you got out when you were in the store? Like, bitch, we could have kept the same energy and shit. You rocking? I guess I'm gonna have to roll. Bitch, I'm gonna throw one of these fucking bags of chips across some motherfucking bitch head. Like, come on! But you want to get mad in the fucking car? You want to go off like, yeah, bitch, and woo 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 woo, and I'm like,
so, you know, they knew their role.
And then had the audacity. Now, we had been in there. They just had got a few groceries in the car. Well, not in the car, in that cart. Why the fuck they text that person? It was just going the fuck off. And you should just see me. I'm just driving. I'm just like, you're stupid. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Because why did it take for you to get out the fucking store for you to get all riled the fuck up? Like... At this point, this ain't a situationship. You knew, and I kept saying, I'm like, you knew.
You were Sideline Sam Sally. You know,
you fucking
like
knew.
Play your role. If you gonna do that, play your role. But you knew this person is with this person. Man, I just live with her. Man, we not together. I just live with her.
My fucking God. And guess what? Y'all be falling for the okie doke. Like, okay, John, I believe you. Like, you're my everything. And then they pop up at the fucking shoe store holding the bitch behind. I hate that fucking position when the nigga holding the bitch.
She paying for the shit.
And then be like, what the fuck? My God. Okay, so I don't have any more questions right now, but you got some, or you got something to say?
You've never been in one before, or anything to that effect, something similar to that. Like, you meet a guy, maybe it's going somewhere, maybe it's not going somewhere.
Let me think. I gotta really think about this one because
my next question was, I was about to say, as a whole, did you enjoy that time period? If not, how did you feel?
Have I been in a fucking situationship? You know what? I probably have, and I didn't consider it as a fucking situationship, or I didn't know what to call it. But I think I have. And if I'm thinking this correct thought, I didn't enjoy it. I hated it. I hated it so fucking much because it's just like, I have. You wanted me to meet your family. You wanted me to do this. You wanted me to do that.
Right.
But we're technically not together.
Right.
And then, he got comfortable after that because he wanted to add somebody else into the equator. So yes, I have been in, and I'm like, I don't do what is it?
Polyamory?
I don't do that shit. I'm sorry. Like, I don't like sharing. That shit is weird. Like, no. So yes, I have been in it, but they wanted to include a third person, and it just blew my shit. And then the third person, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? This third person was transitioning, so
from male to female, female to male. Okay.
And I knew the person was the fucking was transitioning because I went to school with them. So it was like, it was rocket science.
And that person was on board with it.
Called me classmate and everything. Hey, classmate. I'm like,
what the fuck you doing in my house?
Bro.
Oh my God.
I'm like, brother, what the fuck is this? Ain't no fucking way. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it's because at the time the dude, he's not from out here. He's from Silsbee, and I gotta watch out for people from Silsbee because half of the Silsbee population I'm fucking related to.
Wow.
So when he decided to choose me, I'm like, I gotta make sure we ain't kin. So, let's go down lines, the bloodlines and shit. We found out, we wasn't kin. But it's just like, either I'm stupid or you're stupid, because obviously you can tell that this person is transitioning. And you could tell because they had the Adam's apple right there. And it was just...
So they were transitioning from a female to become male?
They were transitioning
male
from
to become
female.
Okay.
So I guess he in his head thought this was a woman. And again, I don't have a problem with transitioning at all. I mean, what you do with your body is what you do with your body. But, don't try to add this young woman in this situationship.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I can't go into detail with that. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say no. I did not enjoy that time period at all. I was stressed out, crying, throwing up, the whole thing. I have horrible anxiety, and my anxiety was at an all-time high back then. It was horrible.
So, does that give you anxiety to get into a relationship now, or
no, it don't.
Okay.
I just know what to. I wouldn't say. Well, I probably just know what to do differently now, and just so it won't happen again. But no, it don't.
Have you ever heard of situationships turning toxic?
Yeah.
Have you seen one?
Have I seen one?
Yeah. We seen one. I'm gonna let you think about it.
We seen one.
Mm-hmm.
We seen one.
We've seen it. We've heard it. We still talk about it to this day. Because it still happens.
Give me a hint.
Damn it! I give you the hint. Don't give it away. We told this individual multiple times about the situationship, and the motherfucker wouldn't listen. So the situationship kept growing and growing until, and then after that,
okay. I guess you could say that, but that motherfucker that was involved, he didn't know if he was coming or going. One day he wanted to walk to the altar. One day he didn't want to. Well, he was rushing to the altar.
Hello.
And I don't know. I just, I guess you could, I don't know.
I'm about to say, we seen it in forehand, baby. And when I just say, it ain't, y'all, I don't know. I guess a motherfucker that has pretty complexion and a nice smile. I mean, he looked like a weasel to me, but to each his own.
No. If we're talking about the same person, no. He looked like that thing from Ice Age with the eye patch on his eye. that red creature. I think his name is Book. Hold on. Yeah, his name Book. Yeah, that orange thing with the leaf eye patch on his eye.
Bitch look like the spitting image
look
of that.
Just like.
I don't understand how y'all be getting these fucking toxic situationships with fucking individuals like that. Like, I don't know.
If you saw mine, you would be like, Ari, what the fuck?
If I saw yours?
If you saw him, what he looked like, you would be like, what the fuck?
Now I'm intrigued. Wait a minute. If you saw mine, she'll be like, Jay, you for real right now? Like, mine's was slow.
How it be. That's how it be.
Yeah, mine was slow. But you know what? We grow past it, I guess. We grow past it.
Yeah, I was young. 20, 21 years old.
Hello, same age too.
Yeah.
Like, shit, we live, we grow from it. Hopefully he's doing well with that young woman.
No, I want him to suffer for what he did to me.
Oh, no,
I want mine to suffer. He didn't do nothing to me. He didn't put his hands on me or nothing. But I just want you to suffer for what you did to me.
You heard her. I'm about to say, die, bitch. Wait. Fuck. May you rot in hell. There we go. That's the good one. So my next question is, so once you get from a situationship to a relationship, how can that be done? I bet that's a weird question.
How can it be done? You say, you want me to be my girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever? You want to make things official? Close the relationship? This is it. This is it for me.
So what if it has some technicals with that? So say you want the situationship. Yeah. I'm about to throw a couple scenarios at you. So say you're in a situationship with somebody and they're like, oh, I finally want to, be official. And you're like, oh, okay. But there's a problem. And you're like, okay, what? I've been hiding something from you. He'd be like, okay, well, what's going on? I got 5 kids. What you doing?
Hell no. Hell no. You got 5 single children? No. No. No, those twins. No. 5. How you have 5 children? I feel like that would come up. Like you on the phone in the background, Daddy. No, that's just a game, bro. That's just a game. Let's not do it now.
Okay, here's another one. I want to be in an official relationship, but I've been lying to you when I say my dick can get hard. It takes a long time for it to get hard. And you're like, okay, well, bitch, we haven't had these problems when we were fucking.
Yeah.
That's because I prepared before I come to you. So now, if we're in a relationship, you're going to have to try to get it up.
How long that take? I mean, I'm fine with it. That's not a big issue to me. I mean, I guess.
What if it takes an hour?
Foreplay lasts an hour and then it lasts an hour. Then I mean, shit, that's not too big of a problem to me.
Okay. All right, here's the last one. I want to be in a relationship with you. I want to move to the next level, but I stay with my ex.
No. You moving out?
I stay with my ex because I got put out. And
by who? Your mama?
I got put out, or say I got put out of my apartment due to, we're going to say, non-payment. And my ex took me in.
So you're irresponsible and you're a stray dog.
Basically, just something to shut up. Would you or would you not continue this relationship?
No.
Hell no.
It's a troubling amount of people that live with their baby mama. Why? Why do y'all do that? Why? In-house pussy, as we like to call it.
Oh my God.
Why do y'all do that? That is weird. Why do y'all do that? And y'all think y'all just go get a new girlfriend and she gonna be okay? Well, some of you hoes be okay with that. Yeah, they together. They not together. They just live together. What?
Oh my God.
What?
I was watching, and it's crazy because I stumbled across this fucking TikTok. And it's this black girl sitting at like an ottoman, and it's a black dude sitting like behind her. Mm-hmm. And he was like, state your name. And we were just gonna say her name was Amber or some shit. And he was like, you ready? She was like, okay. He was like, state whatever. She's like, if you want to use my car, I will let you use my car, or I will get you a rental. And he was like, do you agree to those terms? Yes. He said, continue. If you want to bring a bitch home, you can, and she could lay in the bed with me.
What the fuck?
Or I'll have to sit on the couch while y'all have sex.
Is this a hostage situation? What the fuck?
I swear to God, I'm going to have to find that fucking TikTok.
My God.
I'm going to find that TikTok while we are talking. And he was like, do you agree to the terminology? Yes. And he was like, continue. And then she said some shit like, I will only cook for you and only you. And if I have a baby, I will have to make the baby wait, and then I'll cook for you and have your food ready, then feed the child. Do you accept them terminologies? Yes. And I'm
why
like,
is she like she in the military or something? What are they doing?
What? I gotta find it because I'm talking about it. I have to go up in here and find it. I scrolled past that shit and I said, what the fuck is this? Oh my God, let me see if I can find it. But y'all, when I say I was screaming, my stomach was hurting so bad because it was just like, she really was okay with the fact that she was accepting all these terms and conditions. Like, yes, I accept it. Yes, daddy. Like, saying some off-the-wall ass shit. And I'm just like,
what?
You fucking sock muppet. The fucking audacity of you. And he was okay with it. I'm telling you, once I find it, I'm going to let it play for a little bit. But that's the shit that she signed up for. So it's just like, we can't get mad when we sign up for shit. Like, again, the situationships, I mean, I've been in one and I personally didn't like it. But y'all be signing up for far worse, more shit. Y'all be signing up to be fucking sneaky leaks, entanglements, fucking bedazzle hoes. Like, y'all just be signing up for the most crazy shit. And then y'all get mad when y'all see the motherfuckers out in public, just like the motherfucker I was talking about. And then y'all want to fucking argue with them and be like, oh, bitch, I don't know, you shaming me. Or here's a good one. You keep your hoes in check.
They gotta respect me.
My God. My God. fucking heard that. I said, bitch, excuse me. Bitch, what hoe gotta respect who? Bitch, it shouldn't be a hoe to even think about to be respectful of. Bitch, either it's gonna be me or these hoes. You choose the hoes, then bitch, I'm out of the motherfucking equation. Mm-hmm. But for you to look at that nigga face and be like, tell your hoes to respect me. Bitch, bitch, please, the audacity.
So he's just gonna come in my house and greet me like I'm his mama or something like, hi, Mrs. Such and Such. We're just gonna go to the room.
We're just gonna go to the room and just talk about, algebra and shit. Like, bitch, stop playing.
Like, yeah, respect me.
Bitch,
yeah, I'm number one. The fuck?
My God, like you fucking dingbats are fucking dingbats. Oh my God, okay. Let me find that video while you talk about something blue. I'm sorry, because I gotta find it.
What initially attracted you to your situationship person?
Fuck. What attracted me to him? What attracted me to him was, it couldn't have been his smarts because he dumb as fuck. It can't be his looks because he's kind of ugly. So I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was his personality, honestly. Mm-hmm. I mean, I didn't met people that's dumber than a fucking sack of fucking rocks, but they personality be bomb as fuck. I think the personality stood out to me, mm-hmm. and how, he actually treated me, because, he treated me with respect when he first met me, mm-hmm. and that's what really drawed him to me. Then, once after that, it was just like, all right, you are my slave, bitch, and you're going to work for me, and I'm just going to bring whores, and on top of that, whores everywhere, and I'm just like...
And you will clean and cook for the whorehouse?
This is a fucking brothel at this fucking point, bitch. You're going to have to do whatever the fuck I say, and it's just like, where did I go from here? Like, what the fuck is going on? So... I'm going to have to say the personality. It was the personality and his manners at first. Mm-hmm. What about you?
I would probably say the same, yeah. He was very funny,
Yeah.
Like you said, he treated me with respect at first, this and that. But I was not, I was like, okay, I could take you or leave you, until we had raw sex. And then from that point on, it was done with.
Yeah, motherfucker hooked. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
And I'm not gonna lie, his dick was big. Very big.
Did it have a hook?
No, I don't think so.
It be the ones with them hooks. You gotta watch out for them motherfuckers will capture your ass
It didn't look like a candy cane, so I mean, I guess that it wasn't. I don't know. It didn't.
Said it looked like a candy cane?
It didn't look like a candy cane. I mean, that's what I imagine when y'all say hooks, because I don't know what y'all be talking about.
It's like, the hook from fucking SpongeBob when they hook their motherfucking mouth for the gun. That's a hook.
But, this was at a time when we were still breaking, kind of sort of breaking the ice. This was like a month after we met. And it was, don't do that. Don't do that at all. I was young, dumb, and full of cum. And, that was basically it, what my main attraction was to him. But, like, did you know when a woman has raw sex with a guy, like, their brain releases, like, oxytocin, and it creates the attachment between the woman towards the man. It creates an attachment. That's basically what happened to me.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm serious. I'm dead ass.
Oh, my God. I need to stop fucking raw. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. What the fuck? Y'all, I don't be fucking raw willy-nilly, but... condoms irritate me. Yeah. So when you was talking about condoms the last time, I'm going to have to start using those. And I don't be trying to be funny, but it's just like, I am allergic to latex. I could touch latex, but fucking
inside. Inside.
That shit is very irritating. I got to stop fucking raw because there's no fucking way.
I mean, it created, and I felt like I was losing my mind because... I missed him so much. I was over there. I was fucking tweaking and shit.
That's some soul ties right there. Once you fuck raw, it's a soul tie. But it's just like, damn, like, oh my God.
We fucked on my period too.
Oh, bitch, you was doing witchcraft. Oh my God.
It was very much.
Damn, you were concocting spells in your fucking witchcraft section. Like, oh my God. That's crazy. Oh, oh my God! I gotta stop fucking wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. Here, this day. What's today? April the 23rd.
Yeah.
Jalen Coleman will not be fucking wrong for again. I quit. I joke.
But what reasons were you given as to why your relationship isn't progressing into an actual relationship? What's holding y'all back from getting to an actual relationship?
He wasn't. Well, he would put the blame on me, talking about I'm not ready, or I wasn't mentally prepared, or I wouldn't allow him to do certain things, as far as like going to the club, which I didn't have a problem with him going to the club. I think it was more of when he go to the club, it was the I'm going out and I ain't coming back until the next morning. That shit made me feel bad.
What the
like,
fuck?
Yeah.
No.
No, or like if when I had my own place, he would like come over and like in drunk nights or some shit, and you'd be like wanting to fuck, and then the next morning or once we done fucking, he'll just disappear, and I'm like, nigga, I'm not no whore.
Yeah.
You're not about to come over here when you're fucking horny and drunk and just come fuck me and then leave.
Yeah.
So it was mostly him.
Yeah.
It was what he had going on. But he always used to put the blame on me, like, you're too childish. And I'm far. When it came into a relationship, I was far from childish. Like, don't get me wrong. In a friendship, your friends, you're supposed to have fun with your friends. When the serious moment comes, the serious moment comes. Right. But, you only got one life to live with your friends. Be goofy as fuck and do whatever you want to do. But in a relationship, I took that shit seriously. Right. And it was just like, he always used to tell me I'm childish. How am I childish? Because what? I don't want you to stick it in my ass. I mean, I don't want you to put your dick in my ear or some shit. Like, how am I fucking childish? Because you wanted to do these irrational ass things or what? Like, you want me to put, like, squeeze your dick between my toes? Like, what? What? Weird shit. Like, but I'm childish because, like, what the fuck? Please, I'm confused. But yeah, it was mostly him. What about you?
Primarily, like I said earlier, like he, at the time he lost his job and he had nothing to offer me. But before that, he had got out of a 3-year relationship with his ex-girlfriend. And he was really upset and bitter and fucked up about it, and this and that and this and that and this and that. And he had some other things from his childhood affecting him. And it was just like a whole, like you said, it was him. It was him. And it was just, and it was just like, well, why don't you just fucking let me go then? Right. Like, I would just be like, you know what, this shit not going nowhere. Let me just, I'm cool off of him. And I would just stop responding to his text. I would stop responding to his social media messages and this and that. He would blow my phone the fuck up. Why aren't you talking to me? And I'd be like, why do it matter that I'm not talking to you? And like this and that. But I didn't know how to verbalize at the time. Like, I had needs that he wasn't able to fulfill, but I didn't know how to say it at the time. I didn't know how to speak those words, and I didn't know what my problem was at the time. But my main thing was like, it's not going nowhere. So I was just like, I'm cool off of it. I don't want to talk to him. Like, I just wanted to disappear from his life and just I don't want to talk to him. But he would blow my phone the fuck up. And he'd be like, you're mad at me, this and that. And I was like, I feel like you don't really fuck with me like that. And he'd be like, why do you feel that way? I was like, well, because this A, B, C, D, da, da, da. And, he would come see me and this and that. And, it would be okay for a little bit. And then it would just start all over again. And, yeah.
That's crazy.
And he had a big problem that I wouldn't talk to him on social media. Like, I had Snapchat. Like, on Snapchat, I would post my hee giggles, my ha-has, and I would get off Snapchat. Right. Like, you're like, why don't you open my Snapchat messages, this and that. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck about the Snapchat. I want a relationship, nigga. Why would I? My main thing was just investing in, putting that emotional investment in him. I didn't want to get attached and invested, but I ended up doing that. Well, not on purpose, but it just ended up happening anyway. So it was like, I don't want to get attached to make you a staple of my life. And for what, you can just leave whenever you're done, but it's whatever.
Damn. I love the vulnerability that you're giving right now. Have you ever had it to where you were so emotionally attached to your situationship that it just really like mentally fucked you up?
Yes, I felt like I was going insane.
Man,
I would sit on my bed crying, like I would be like tears would fall down my face because I didn't know what was real, what was fake, this and that, this and that, and this and that. I would be crying, bro.
I had it to that point because, and he just did whatever he wanted. Like his ex came to my house. And his ex not only came over to my house, she had 2 carloads of bitches ready to fight me. What the fuck? And I still love that man. Like I did. God. Like my heart was so fucked up. All because I had got me a new car. And one thing I'm starting to realize with myself, I need to stop being so generous in these fucking relationships.
Right.
I had got me a new car and I let him have my Jeep. I had a Jeep Liberty at the time. And I let him have it. Like, I forgot what car I had got, but I had got me a new one. And he did me so fucking dirty. Like, one day, we was in Silsby, and we was just riding around. I had my dog in the car at the time. Now, y'all, please listen to the story. I promise you, I am not a dog abuser. After this.
I heard this story.
But we were riding around Silsby, and just so happened, we seen the Jeep. So I'm like, where you going? Y'all, this man had a whole bitch in the car. In the car I gave him riding around. So when he pulled up, him and his ex-bitch got out the car. And I was just going the fuck off. I'm just like, you ain't shit. Mind you, the homegirl I had, she was fucking with his little brother. And we was just going off. We was like, what the fuck? She called her baby daddy. And she was like, I'm going to call him Day-Day. Day-Day, you ain't shit. Why the fuck you ain't tell me your brother out here doing this? And no. I'm crying. And I'm just like, the fucking audacity to you. I threw my dog out the window. That's just the sum of it. I threw my dog out the fucking window. And I drove the fuck off. And I remember being in tears, y'all. I had a fucking Yorkie.
And so it bounced.
It bounced. I think I fucking killed it, but lo and behold, I didn't. They had to put a cast on him. I never got him back. But his ex-bitch came to my house probably a couple days after that. And it was like 2 carloads of bitches, and they were sitting outside. Mind y'all, I am still in Silsby. I was in Silsby going to pick up my homegirl at the time, baby daddy. And, I was about to say his name. Fuck it. I'll say it. No, I'm going to say Jody. I'm going to call him Jody. It rhymes with Jody, but now that's the closest I can get to you. So, Jody pulls up with his ex, and, you know, he come in, quote unquote, get his clothes. And my god sister, I guess she was trying to post up, trying to fight the girl. Y'all, I don't remember full detail of it because I was not there. But I'm on my way there, and I get a call, and she just like, you know, they got some bitches out here trying to fight you. And I said, okay, well, shit, I'm about to pull up. They were about to beat my ass because I threw the dog out the window. They were about to beat my ass because of that. And then they told me that I was keeping his clothes hostage, which I was not keeping his clothes hostage. I mean, when he came, got his clothes, I wanted to talk to him, but... You know, it just, when all that happened, I cried so bad. I was in my feelings. Like, I didn't know how to feel because it was just like, that was honestly my first heartbreak.
Right.
And it was just like, where can I go from here with this? His best friend was there, and he comforted me, and I ended up fucking his best friend. Fucking best friend and make him yes man. I ended up fucking his best friend. So it was me getting revenge. I wasn't trying to get revenge, but you know, when somebody's there for you and you know they comforting you and stuff like that, it's just like damn, you here. So it's just like I might as well.
I wish Jody was more like you. Like, my God,
like he don't treat me the way you treat me. Like, so yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. It just. Like, I remember, like, not just being like, I'm so confused. Which way is up? Which way is down? What is this? What is that? Because our lives are so separate, but so, like, connected at the same time. But it was like, I was losing my shit for real.
Yeah. That's, girl. So, I seen a tweet that says, they was in a situationship with a guy for almost a year and was head over heels. Then I met his mom and she says, my son doesn't even change his bed sheets for a month. And yet, to learn how to change a light bulb, I'm so glad he met you. So the son was 33. The girl is 28.
Wait, hold on.
Ah!
Okay. Okay.
That's horrible.
Okay. Was she? So basically, I'm so glad you're here to do his housework.
Basically.
What the fuck?
What the fuck are we getting yourselves into? Because what the fuck? Oh my God. Yeah. Y'all gotta be careful when y'all get these situationships because ain't no fuck. How the fuck you don't know how? You never changed your bed sheets? You don't know how to change a light bulb?
Mine was clean, thank God. He was clean. He was a very clean person. Okay. I'll give him that. I'll give you that. But I can proudly say I never cooked, I never cleaned, I never did none of that shit for him. But you know, like I remember one day he came home from a trip or something. He was like folding his clothes and putting it away. He's like, "Shouldn't you be doing this?" And I said, "Why would I do that?" And he just shook his head. I was like, "Yeah, why would I do that?"
Bitch, I'm not the motherfucking.
But y'all niggas need to understand. You get what you give.
Hello.
I would gladly be. Fuck. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. If he was doing right by me, if he was doing right by me, I would have done it. I would love to be doing that. But that's not what y'all understand. Y'all gotta, you know, you get what you give. You know what I mean?
Like, I feel like this. If you give good dick, good qualities, you're a good man.
Right.
You do this, you do that. Then of course, hell yeah, I'll be in that motherfucker. Right. Not only folding your clothes, bitch, but what else you want me to do? Like, I have everything laid out for you when you come to the house and you want to get comfortable. Okay, well, there's your night clothes over there. You got, you know,
bubble bath.
You got a bubble bath. Like, so fuck, I got it for you. But if you giving good dick, but you're a trash ass nigga, like, what do you expect from me? I'm not gonna give you the princess, the what the fuck I called it, what did I call it the other day? The pretty boy or some shit.
Pretty it's handsome handout.
I'm not gonna give you the handsome handout. I'm sorry, that's just not in my stilo. I mean, yeah, you got good dick. I mean, what do you want, a cookie? I mean, I could put you a cookie in the oven and have it ready for you, but bitch, I ain't folding your clothes and shit like that. But bitches do it.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even say he had good dick per se. He had a large dick, but it's like sometimes he would hurt me. You know, like, you know, he wasn't very gentle with my body. So it wasn't even, I don't think it was even the actual sex itself that I got from him, but I think it was just the renewing of the attachment over and over again, like getting that hit again in my brain, going through withdrawals and getting the hit again in my brain. And I think that's just what it was. But I mean, I would have loved to be cooking and cleaning, but like, I'm not cooking for your ass if you're not doing right by me, you know.
Right. I feel like with some dudes, as far as like with the sex, with being in the situationship, they just be wanting to get their nut in. Mm-hmm. And I was watching I was watching I Am Zoe. If y'all know who that is, he from Wildin' Out. And he was saying his first experience with a woman. And he explained how he took his time with this woman. Like, he was like, you know, men be going, if y'all would see what my hand expression is, it's like when you put the finger in, you go, He was like, no, I took my time. I kind of scooped it and rubbed it a little bit. And mind you, this is a gay man talking to me about this. And I'm like, you really took your motherfucking time with her. And he's just like, you know, a lot of men, when they get in, like, sneaky link situationships, they don't take their time with your body. They just want to get that nut in and they just want to go.
Right.
And it's like, again, we fucking with no attachment. So it's just like, I should be able to fuck you how I want to. And that's where y'all get that's where y'all get that shit twisted.
And I feel like, you know, you don't get relationship privileges if you are not in an official relationship. Right. You got to sign the contract before you get, you know, you start your job, right? So it's like, you know, you can't expect to have a submissive, feminine woman to do this and this and that for you when you're not doing shit by her, you know.
Would you send a thirst trap to your to someone you're in a situationship with? Not a thirst trap, but like
currently?
A naked.
Like if I was currently involved with them. I never did. I just didn't want to because why should I send you pictures of the goods when you're not doing anything for me?
Right. But I only ask because I see, you know, I hear the stories. I see a lot of people doing this. Like, why do this to yourself when y'all know y'all not about to be in a serious relationship?
Right.
Or Another thing, would you record yourself fucking your person you're in a situationship with?
Not a situationship. Not a situationship, baby. First of all, we gotta be together and it's gotta be on my phone. If we're gonna do something like that. But not a situationship. There are things that come with relationships that people don't understand. You can't have the relationship privileges. Like, for example, let's say I want to have a threesome. And I'd be like, I would be open to experiencing something like that eventually, but it's like, have you done everything right by me and we are together and this and this and that, and these terms will lead to us having a threesome to make me feel secure and safe and this and this and that. But it's like, no, you haven't done. I told him, I was like, threesomes are for good boys who have done everything they're supposed to be doing.
Come on. I mean, I feel like if I do a threesome, I cannot be in a relationship with you.
Yeah,
I agree. Feel like, in order for me to actually do one, we gotta. This gotta be the terms and conditions. Yeah. This is gonna be like, okay, you do your own thing, I do my own thing. We can't have no emotional contact with each other. Right. Because I feel like if we have an emotional contact with each other, I am going to get jealous. Right. Me too. I am going to get pissed off. And I'm going to go to jail. Why? Because when the cops walk in, they're going to see 2 bloody people on the floor. And they're going to see me sitting in the bed with my sage meditating. Hello? Like, they're going to think I fucking lost my fucking mind. And this is going to be like, well, ma'am, did you sign the terms and agreements to doing this? And you'll be like, well, yeah, but, well, ma'am, I got to take your ass to jail. Right. So it's just like, in order for me to do it, which... I mean, I did it before, but, I didn't have no emotional attachments to nobody. I cannot have an emotional attachment with you. Right. So, I guess, being in a situationship doing it, I could possibly do it.
I couldn't do it back then either. I was like, no, I don't experience that with you. And he got offended because he was like, oh, so you just don't want to do it with me? I was like, no, I don't want you to do that at all, period.
My question is, and if you want to answer it, that's fine, but to the people that's listening, guys especially, what turns y'all on about getting into a fucking threesome? What fetish is this bringing?
I don't know. I think about it sometimes. Maybe perhaps I would like to experience that eventually, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just different. I don't know. But I don't know how a real life one would go. All I know is what I've seen in, porn and shit. Right. And porn is not reality, so it's like, I don't know how a real life one would go.
I mean, it's okay, but it just has to be done correctly. Right. It has to, it can't be no jealousy. It can't be no crazy shit behind it. But it has to be like, y'all doing something right, Mm-hmm. But, from watching Pornhub and shit, my dream threesome was always with 2 guys or 2 other girls. Yeah. Like, I just never wanted to do it with a guy and a girl. It has to be 2 of the same sex. I'm sorry. That's what I want.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I can see that.
I've been told having it with 2 guys is basically getting a train ran on you.
No. A train, I would say, is 3 or more people. Don't they hit you back to back? Like one several stops on the train. One train hits it, moves on. The other dude hits it, moves on. A threesome, everybody's having sex at the same time.
Right. But I've always been told this.
No, it's not.
Nah, that means you trying to get a train around you, and I'm like,
no, that's not what that means. It's called a devil's threesome, actually.
Ain't that who?
A devil's threesome.
What the fuck?
It is.
I've never heard of that.
Right, I hadn't either. Somebody told me that.
What the fuck? I'm scared. So what is the proper definition of that?
Devil's three-way. Sexual intercourse between one woman and 2 men. It's just what it's called, apparently. Wait, hold on. Okay, 2 dudes. Yeah, just 1 woman, 2 dudes.
Oh my God. Okay, well shit. I would love the devil's threesome then. Cause what the fuck? I love the Lord, but when I get freaky, I turn into demon time. Okay. But you guys, we are going to take a quick break, real quick. We're going to go into a commercial, and we'll see you guys right after the commercial break.
Are you enjoying the show? Give us a 5-star rating on whatever platform you're listening on and connect with us on social media. Our Instagram is at Vividly Vocal Pod. Our Facebook is Vividly Vocal Podcast. And our Twitter is at Vividly Vocal.
Vividly Vocal is an independent operation. So if you want to help us get bigger and better, cash up us at $ Vividly Vocal. Now, back to the show.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back.
J. Marie, I will ask, what made you stay in your situationship?
Because of the dick. Because of the good pipe that this motherfucker was. And that's the truth. And I don't got no answer after that.
Okay.
It was the dick that made me stay. The dick was so goddamn good. No, hold on, I gotta talk to y'all. The dick was so damn good. I don't know.
What was different about it?
I don't know. It just, I done met some niggas that had a hook. And I done met some that have little, like, shrimp. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know what made his different. I don't know if it was his stroke game or it was just the way he pleased me when we were fucking. Either way, I was here to stay. Like, whatever you want, Papi Cholo, what else you want me to do? Like, do you want me to do a backhand stand, a backhand spring? What do you want me to do? I'm here, goddammit. Meet me here, motherfucker. I'll do it. So, yeah. It was the dick.
Okay. I would say that's one of them. That's one of them. He was a Cancer and I'm a Capricorn, and we had great chemistry. We had amazing chemistry, and I don't really bring the stars into it, but our compatibility was really high, and like I thought it was funny how his birthday is 2 days before my dad, who's a Cancer.
Oh wow!
My birthday is 2 days before his dad's birthday, who's a Capricorn.
What the fuck? Mm-hmm. Well, ain't y'all but the fucking compatible.
Right, but he was very funny. He would just say things. He would just say the craziest things that I've never heard of in my life. Like, I don't find men to be funny sometimes. Like, especially the ones that try to talk to me. They be like, with them corny dad jokes and shit like that. I'd be like, okay, nigga, get the fuck on. But this one, he would have me crying with laughter. Like, he would make me cry with laughter. What made me stay? He'd be like, I love you, I love you. I'd be like, you love me? In my head, I'd be like, you love me? You love me? No cap. I was in love with him, even though I never told him that. I never told him I loved him, but I was head over fucking heels in love with him. And it's just my fault for thinking that he would eventually come around, I guess, or get into a better situation to where he could offer me a real relationship, and I just had needs that I didn't know how to express. And I should have ended it immediately, or at least made it clear that our relationship couldn't continue in the same capacity and shit when we had that conversation of why we couldn't continue into a real relationship. And he was constantly like blurring the lines of our relationship, and he was so inconsistent on the boundaries. I remember one day, he used to call me at 2:00 in the morning and be like, hey, wake up, come see me, this and that. And he's like, I just want to, cuddle. We don't have to have sex and that. I just want to cuddle. And I'm like, you don't ask a lady to get out of her bed this late at night. And he was like, well, I'm just trying to see my lady. And I was like, oh, I was like, okay, I'm coming. But
that's sweet talk.
But yeah. So and I was like, one day I was like, we need some boundaries. He was like, what? He's like, what boundaries? He's like, we've never done that before. He said, boundaries. Like, what the fuck you just said? Boundaries. But I don't know. Sometimes it just felt like he expected so much out of me, only for him to give so little of himself. And that's just what it is. Like, you have to. It's an exchange here in a relationship with a person. You have to give something to get something. We're exchanging each other's energies and shit like that.
Right.
And I just want to say there's a difference between seeing the good in somebody versus believing they're as a whole are good and making up something that's not there.
Come on. You tell us the difference. Come on.
You know BoJack Horseman, right?
Yes, you actually introduced me to that show.
It's a good ass show. And like, we kind of sort of, when we first started talking, we were kind of bonding because we love that show. We both love that show. Yeah. And he was like, I'm very much a BoJack Horseman. I was like, what? This and this and that. And like, as time went on, I could see it.
Wow.
I could see it. Though I want you to be better. I wanted him to, I suggested, I was like, you know what? maybe have you ever thought about once you get a job with insurance again, maybe have you ever thought about going to therapy? And he was like, I don't need to go to therapy. Well, everybody in the world has something wrong with them. So why would I, waste time going to therapy to fix myself? And I was like, no. I was like, that's not good. That's not good. Well, and I could just see as time went on how things within him manifested into anger and stuff like that. Kind of, like if you watch BoJack Horseman, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah. But it's like, he would always say like, nobody likes the real me. Nobody likes me. Nobody this and that. And I'm like, how people say I don't have no friends, and you be like, well, what the fuck? Well, what the fuck am I?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, well, I fucking like you. And he's like, well, he's like, he said something one day. He was like, I'm not going to ruin our relationship by letting you see who I really am. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my God.
So what the? So it's basically, it was him, and he just had a mask on the whole time, and you just never really seen the real him, or did he eventually, the real him actually started coming out?
Probably the first. I don't know. The thing is, J. Marie, I don't fucking know.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, what the?
That's why I said, what is up, what is down. I don't know what is gonna happen.
I've been told that shit too. I've been told. Well, I haven't been told that particularly, but I've been told you are not willing to accept all of me.
Right.
So why should I show you all of me?
Right. And the thing was, I was very much willing to accept all of him. I very much was, because that's how deep I was like, okay, we can talk about this and we can talk about that. Maybe I can help you through something. I'm like, I'm always here for you. And he was like, why? And I was like, what do you mean why? What do you mean why am I here for you? And he said, you're always so nice to me, even though I'm so bad to you. And it kind of like, I said something to him one day. I texted him something. I said something like, I pray for you every day. And I'm just hoping that you can finally be happy. Or this and that. And he was like, he texted me back and he said, I appreciated that. But then I saw him the next day and he was like, what you said really fucking hit me. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Well, he was like, you're so good to me, even though I don't do shit for you. I'm not nice to you. I'm so bad to you.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That, oof, my goodness. So this is the one that I said, rotten hell.
Yeah.
Rotten hell.
Oh,
shit.
Oh,
my God. I'm sorry. Rotten fucking hell. Like, you fucking bastard. Oh, my God. You just, oh, my God. Oh.
Some people truly are. They just are a product of their environment.
Yeah.
And you have to, your hurt is not your fault, but it is your responsibility.
Right.
Therapy. Y'all niggas need to go to therapy. Y'all niggas need to go to therapy to get whatever you got sorted out. And so you can have relationships with other people. Like, or else it's just going to affect every single relationship in your life.
Right. Oh, my God. Burning hell, bastard. I'm sorry. That's so
I don't know. I go back and forth on how I feel about him. But like, the past couple days, man, I want you to suffer. But that's not, I can't say that. I can't say shit like that.
It's like most days you be like, man, I hope you fucking fall off a bridge and break your leg. Mm-hmm. But then it'd be like, I hope you really don't break your leg.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna lie. I really do miss him. But it's like, he's not, I got a reading on him one day. And the lady was like, well, you're good for him, but he's not good for you.
My God.
She's like, don't have any doubt about what you can do for him, but he's just not good for you.
Can you refer me to that woman? Because I got to ask her a question.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
Because I'm trying to see something. So, one thing I do have to say, because we don't have any emails today before I continue, but I have an in-house question that I just got DM'd. Okay. So, my next question is, when it comes to being with your situationship, have you ever, like, okay, so say you fall in love with your situationship and they do something, like, really crazy or something. Would you, depending on the circumstances, would you be able to forgive them?
Define really crazy.
All right, let's see. Cheated. Well, not cheated. Talked to somebody else. Had a baby.
Had a baby, no.
Talk to somebody else
No.
without letting you know, like, hey, this is who I'm talking to, somebody else. Or doing internet bullshit as far as like liking pictures, commenting like, oh my God, you're so fucking beautiful, shit like that.
No.
You wait, what the fuck was my question? Fuck.
Would I forgive them?
Oh, so you wouldn't forgive them? Okay. I mean, I wouldn't either. I just feel like it's a level of respect.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not about to, again, sit here and be like, hey, y'all hoes don't respect me. Oh my God. I wouldn't be able to tell you that, because now, once you get in this situationship, I feel like situationships is like the tunnel way for y'all to come into an actual relationship. So this is when you're trying to gain feelings.
Yeah, it should.
I'm
But
about
it
to
don't.
say.
That's where you pass the tunnel for a relationship. You go on the other tunnel to nowhere. You know,
Like, what the fuck?
it's like there's a talking stage. I feel like it requires intention. I should have asked in the beginning, what are your intentions with me?
Mm-hmm.
And if he said something like, well, I just got a relationship, this and that, I knew I would have been like, never mind. Because I didn't find out he just got out of a relationship till we were talking for like 3-4 months. God damn.
Fuck. Loud ass shit. Or what were you saying?
But I said I didn't find out that he had just got out of a relationship, because I don't date guys who just got out of a relationship, because there's always some baggage of some kind.
Right.
And I didn't find that out till we were dating for like 3 months. 3-4 months. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, God damn it.
I feel like if you're going to be in a situationship, I feel like you should let everything out on the table of what's going on. Because I don't want to be left in the dark about anything. If I'm able to tell you everything, I hate when a motherfucker be like, well, tell me what you got going on before, we get into this. And then you tell them everything. And then you be like, what about you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't got nothing. And then later on, you find out they got a fucking baby or some shit. And you be like, well,
God.
what the fuck? Like, I told you to lay it out on the table, so why you didn't lay it on the table? Well, I didn't know if the baby was mine, or I was just going through some shit at the time. Like, what the fuck are you trying? What does that mean? Like, make sense of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, we haven't done this question. I remember we did it on Dive Deep, which, thank you, Lord, we are done with that on fucking YouTube. But for the people that want to hear from us, what are the stages to get into an official fucking relationship? In your words, what are the stages? What are the requirements? Because it's like that situationship is like, it's in the middle. It's like, okay, before we get to the situationship, what requires the steps to get to that? And then after that, what requires for us to get into a relationship? Because a situationship could go either way. It can go that way, which be like, what the fuck is this? And then it can go this way. We're like, okay, we can actually get into a relationship.
First of all, I think, well, this isn't going in order, but like the talking stage is the dating stage. Y'all are going on dates. Y'all are getting to know each other. Even though you're not officially together dating, you are still dating.
Right.
So you meet, y'all exchange contact information, whatever y'all need to do. You go on your first date. Y'all get to know each other, get a feel for each other. And if things proceed, you go on your second date. Second date, you getting to know each other a little bit more. Go on your third date, and so on and so on and so on. Until y'all are getting to know each other a little bit deeper. This and that for maybe a couple months or something like that. And then somebody pops the question of like, will you be my girlfriend? Or like, how would you feel about being exclusive? This and that, this and that, and this and that. And I don't know. I don't know how to lay it out because I wasn't prepared for this question.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let me see. How can I put this in? Let me see if I go in order. So, in order for you to be in an official relationship, I feel like you have to go through the first stage, like Blue said, is the talking stage. Now, I always divide the talking stage into 2 parts. The talking stage is me getting to know you, us going out, but we're just talking. We haven't made nothing official yet, but we're just, having conversation. I text you, you text me, or, we do the 1-2 step, da-da-da-da-da-da. Then after that, we go into the phase 2 of the talking stage, which is actually dating each other. Now, dating could be divided into 2 things. We could actually be dating, or we could be into a fucking situationship, which is just like the situationship is like, okay, we ain't physically dating yet, but, we could keep doing what we doing versus, If you go this way, we're in the dating part, and it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, we can make it like we're in the process of making it official. I'm actually your, I'm your little boo, you my little boo, yeah, girlfriend ish, boyfriend ish. Then from there, then it's gonna determine from the dating phase. Okay, are we like official? It's like the official part of being in a relationship, or do we turn it to a sneaky link? It's like different branches until you get to the fucking official thing. So it's just like y'all confuse. I feel like y'all confuse a lot of shit with a lot of shit, and I'm not no motherfucking no, what is it? No, dating expert or nothing, because I done been through some shit, so I can't really tell you much. But it's just like, please learn the difference for when you go into these relationships, these situationships, and when you start talking to people, because I feel like the more you know a person, the more you can try to figure them out.
Right.
Or, the more you know, the more you know. The less you know, it's just like fucking trying to put a puzzle piece together and the shit don't even match.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. My thing is, like, I don't think I got a chance to properly get to know him before things moved into getting more serious, because we wouldn't even, like, I wouldn't say we didn't talk as much as one should during the talking stage, and I didn't really get to know him or get a feel for him, because the times we would talk or see each other were so spaced out that I didn't, like, everything that I thought I knew about him was in my head. Right. I was putting together pieces of a puzzle that didn't make any fucking sense in my head, because we didn't really spend time together like that.
Right. And it's just like, well, damn, how can I put pieces to the puzzle? And we ain't really just said nothing to each other like that. So I get where you're coming from with that. I am actually not burnt out, but I have no more questions or comments on this. I know you got some stuff going on over there, so lay it on, man.
What would you say to someone in the middle of a situationship right now?
Honestly, I would say know what you signed up for. And when I say that, know that you have signed up to be with somebody that doesn't want to put a title on it. And, if you are accepting of that, just be okay with that. But also, y'all have to have boundaries within the situationship. Make sure that it ain't no funny business, it ain't no cheating, it ain't no, oh, he want to be with you one day and then he fucking around and he having sex with Pam the next day. Like, make sure this is something that is in the both of agreements versus, it's one-sided.
Right. All right, at the time, I didn't, well, first of all, when this conversation happened, it was his birthday. It was like, his birthday was on a Friday, and it was like a Friday night, and I was in my bed asleep. And he was out celebrating his birthday with his friends, and he calls me not once but twice. He called me at 4:28 a.m. I looked at my phone, I was like, oh, it's him. And I just put my phone back down and went back to sleep. But then he calls me again at like 5:30. And I'm like, hello? He's like, hey, come outside. And I'm like, I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm in the bed, I'm asleep, this and this and that. He's like, well, it's my birthday, shawty, come outside, it's my birthday, and this and this and that. And I'm like, okay. He's like, well, I want to talk. And I was like, okay, whatever, and I didn't give him my address because I don't let niggas know where I stay. So, but like, he's like, drop that. He has this thing about him where he will keep bothering you and like poking at you till you like, damn, here,
Oh, hell no.
Here, nigga, damn,
My God.
And I was like, here, okay, damn. And he pulls up outside my house. And like, it's 5:30 in the morning. I got my bonnet on. I'm trying to put my shoes on and this and that. I'm moving through the house, quiet, all tired and shit like that. And like, he keeps calling me. He's like, come outside. I'm like, I'm out the door right now.
I was like, damn.
And he's drunk, obviously.
At 5 in the morning?
Yeah.
God damn.
And I come outside and he's like, he gets out his car and he opens the door for me. He's like, there's my girl. And I was like, what the fuck? And I get in the car and I'm like, bro, what? And he's like, how long have we been talking, Ari? I was like 6 months. And he's like, yeah, like 6 months. And so anyway, and he starts rambling. He talks a lot when he's fucking drunk. And like, he starts rambling. We're turning down Edson. We're gonna take a left at Edson, go down Delaware. Then we're taking a right on Dowling and going down the road past H-E-B and all them. We riding and shit. I'm sitting in a passenger seat and I'm like, I'm so fucking tired. And he's like, hey, we've been together for, we've been talking for a long time, and I would like to be monogamous, but I'm not sure about this and that because he was very into music. And so, like, he wasn't an artist, but he would manage his best friends who were music artists. He's like, well, I got to go to a meeting tomorrow, and da-da-da-da-da. And if things go the way I want to go, I'm probably going to go to L.A. And I'm like, okay. Okay. And he's like, well, maybe I could take you with me. This and that, this and that, this and that. I'm okay. And I'm just listening. And he's like, well, I would love to take you. Maybe I could take you with me and this and that and this and that. And so he's like, I haven't introduced you to my friends yet. This and that, this and that. I haven't introduced you to my friends because, they know about you, but I haven't seen how y'all mesh well yet. And I'm like, where is this conversation going? Because this conversation is taking so many twists and turns and shit. And he's like, and he started telling me shit about his life that I never fucking knew before.
Oh, wow.
I never knew such a, side of him and things of that nature, like this and that, this and that, and this and that. And anyway, so, we pull up to his apartment, we go in, and he's like talking to me and this and that, and this and that. Where am I going with this?
It's okay, take
and
your time.
Yeah. And basically, like, I think it was the relationship conversation, but it didn't reach a proper conclusion because number one, I was tired. It was 4:30. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my God, why are we having this conversation right now? Right. This and that, and he's drunk, rambling and shit like that, and yeah, and so like the conversation basically, he fell asleep. We both fell asleep before it reached a proper conclusion. But we wake up and I didn't drive there, so he came and picked me up. So he took me back to my house, and I'm like, what the fuck happened yesterday? Because the conversation didn't reach a proper conclusion. Right. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck, and I sent him because I didn't get to say my piece in the conversation, so I sent him a big ass text message the next morning about responding to each point he had, but he was like, yeah, but what did he say? I don't even have a screenshot no more.
Damn.
I don't have. Hold on, let me see if I can find a piece of it. Hold on.
One thing about Blue, y'all, my bitch gonna keep her receipts. Yeah, damn.
But he said, yeah, I just had that whole spiel because, I don't know. He was like, man, I shouldn't have said all that when I was drunk. It's like, why did I have that conversation? But he was mainly like, yeah, I just, I have a lot to work through. I have a lot of issues to work through. I don't think I'm ready for another relationship. And he's like, but I also enjoy our time together, and I just want to be straightforward so there aren't any expectations or miscommunications. And I was like, and I read it and I was like, okay. But then in my mind, I didn't realize what that meant because we're not together. Right. We're not together. But I was like, and I was kind of like, And I didn't say nothing to him for like 3 days, but he was blowing my phone up. He's like, I want to text back. Look at this. He's sending memes and shit to me like, I want to text back. I want to a response to my text. And I was like, ugh, and I was like, but I mean, he kept blowing my phone. He called me at 1:50 a.m. one night, and he was like, so? He's like, are you avoiding me? I was like, no, I'm not avoiding you. It's just, I don't know how I feel about this. And he was like, well, I don't have nothing to offer you right now, and this and this and that, and this and that, and, a lot of die and this and that. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, yeah, I understand. I can't have a half-assed man. So it's like, I don't know. It came to a conclusion, but it's like I didn't realize at the time what that would mean in terms of boundaries, in terms of where this is going to go,
Right. So, what was the zodiac sign?
Cancer.
Oh, fuck, you gave us a bad fucking name. My God. I always say, I just call me crazy, but I just always feel like, as far as like situationships, I always go into the stars with this. I go to astrology. And like you had said earlier, Capricorns and Cancers, we have the same cardinal signs, so we share a lot of some similarities, not all, but some similarities. And it's just like, maybe if he would have, been in a better headspace than what he was, then maybe y'all could have worked out.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I agree because we have very good chemistry, but it's like I can't dwell on what could have been, That's the main thing about situationship. What could be, and you see the quote unquote potential. Don't date off potential. You see the quote unquote what things could be and what they should be, and this and this and that. But Yeah. Yeah, his main thing was, I remember he was on his way back from Houston one night, and he came by my house, and he was like, and I was chewing him up about something. I was on his ass, and he was like, and he's like, I wish I could offer you a real relationship. And I was like, okay.
Cancer men is the devil. God damn. You know what? I actually do have one story, and I'll let you go to your points. I was dealing with a Cancer man, and we were in a situationship. Oh my God, this is the perfect fucking scenario. We were in a situationship, but it had two key things with this. The first thing was his best friend was my homegirl. And at the time, before I met them, they used to fuck on each other.
No way.
I didn't know nothing about it at
for
first.
disaster. Yeah.
I didn't know about it at first when I got with him. But my homegirl was real enough to say, this was my sneaky link at the time. I have no strings attached with him. He all yours. Mm-hmm. And so she been trying to hook him up with anybody.
Yeah.
But I end up tagging his ass. So I'm like, okay. She was telling me how sweet he was and this and that, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, I can get jiggy with this shit. Next thing that pops up, not only that you fucked my homegirl, but you was fucking with my cousin.
Wait.
And, at first I didn't know nothing about this until, who told me? I forgot. Somebody told me. One of them put the cat out the fucking bag because I don't fucking remember. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, okay, y'all didn't have relations. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was before my time. It was before I even knew the both of y'all, mm-hmm. to be honest. But it's just like, I understand that's my family. But, I actually started liking him. So it's just like, mm-hmm. yeah, you my cousin. But at the same time, I'm really feeling him. So, I'm not going to say what I did was right. Because, again, I didn't know they was in a relationship until, it came out in anger. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? When somebody mad, shit come out in anger.
Mm-hmm.
So when all of that came about, I found out they had some relations at one point in time. And after that, it just felt weird. Because we're supposed to be in a situationship. We don't have no title or nothing. Like, I would go up to his house. I would smoke. We would have, certain things we would do. We would try to go out of town, do the whole, try to do a couple thing. But it just never worked out because it was always something. It was always an ex-bitch calling. It was, I'm about to go fuck your other friend. And it's just like, all of this was happening. It's just like, well, what the fuck am I here for? And then the icing on the fucking cake was when you recorded me, you having sex with me without my fucking acknowledgement.
Very illegal. It's very illegal.
So, to make a long story short, you Cancer men are fucking horrible. I'm sorry. He was a Cancer. I couldn't. Let me see. His spit game, not actual spit, but I'm talking like, y'all know the urban slang. His spit game was phenomenal. He could really talk me to do anything. The way he treated me was very compassionate. It made me wanna put my guard down, but it was just like, all of a sudden when I put my guard down, you speak something in, now I gotta put that motherfucker up because it's like, you're playing with me at this point.
Yeah.
Like, he was so fucking insane. I remember we got into it, and this motherfucker would not get the fuck out of my bed. My homegirl had to come get him out the bed, and he was like, I ain't fucking going nowhere. You ain't kicking me out. She was like, bitch ass nigga, they about to whoop your ass in here. You need to get the fuck out of the bed. He gets out the bed. They get in the car. She about to drop him off. He jumps out of her car. Out of her car, mid-stroke of the fucking car. Runs back to my house. Sits at the motherfucking edge of the fucking house. Like, where we stay at now, the street, and that house, like, right there before you turn either way. He sat right there on the curb and watched my house all fucking night.
Oh my You should be able to call the police or something like that. And just watch it.
Do you know he's the reason why I changed my phone number to the phone number I got now?
Wow.
I'm dead ass.
And he said he just left eventually, or like he just sat there and watched?
He sat there all night until the morning time. I don't know how you fucking got home, but he got home.
You don't need a blanket or nothing. Shivering and shit.
He called. When I say he called me, the reason why my phone number got changed is because when I told him it was completely over, do you know he called me a good 30 fucking times while I was on the phone with Verizon? He was still calling me.
Oh my God.
I changed my number mid fucking call.
Oh my God.
He had his sister texting me. He had his brother all the way out of town calling me. He had so many people calling me. It was fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God.
I changed my number mid fucking calls. Yeah. Be careful when y'all sign up for these situationships. That is a lesson. Now that I think about it, I have been in a couple fucking situationships. Yeah. That was one. But he was fucking crazy. Like, Blue, when I say he would stalk me, it was scary as fuck. Mm-hmm. I thought I was like,
hello, you.
Hello, like, what the fuck? It was so fucking creepy. So, moral of the story is, y'all, please be careful with these situationships.
Be fucking careful.
Emotionally prepare yourself for these situationships too, because Jesus Christ.
I don't think I couldn't have been emotionally prepared all in the world, because shit, I tried to keep our lives so very separate. Like he would get offended that I wouldn't watch his Snapchats or whatever, or open his Snapchats, but I'm like, I just want our lives to be separate. Right. Because I don't want the attachment. But the attachment already formed. It been formed. But I was obsessed with him. But I would never let him know that. Right. Because I was like, if I watch his Snap, it's for both our protection. That if I see an inkling of another woman, if I see a fucking rubber band, a ponytail, if I see something in the background, if I hear a female voice, I'm gonna come kill you. Right. I'm going to come kill you. And I never said that, but that's just for our safety. But it was like, I couldn't, because I just could not.
Well, goddamn. Well, Miss Blue, do you have any more points before we go into our personal DM email thing?
That wasn't our question that you asked earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was me. That was coming from me.
Okay. What did you learn from the experience?
Never do it again.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
That's hell no. I would never do that shit again. Never the fuck again. I would a 0 out of fucking 10 would not fucking recommend. Right. I would not fucking do it at all. What about you?
Me too. Never again. That's the first thing I had. No damaged goods, please. Your people, humans have trauma that they go through, but please go to fucking therapy. Please go to therapy. Don't think nobody that doesn't believe in therapy. And if you scared to be or just don't want to be loved, please stay the fuck away from me. Because I am a lover girl at the end of the day. But you may not know that, but please, if you scared to be loved, if feeling loved is uncomfortable to you, please stay the fuck away from me. I remember we were talking one day and I told him, I was like, I said something like, we were talking about something, I made a joke and he was like, I said, oh, he's a keeper, and he's like, nobody would call me a keeper. And I was like, Shorty, I was like, I tried to take you off the streets one day, Shorty, if I remember correctly. And he was like, well, so not to ruin us, I don't want to ruin our, relationship or whatever. Fuck? And I'm like, okay, but this and that. And so eventually he was like, kind of like, you're so nice to me, this and that. And he's like, I like women that treat me like shit, like garbage. And
what type of shit?
I was like, no, you don't. Because you cry every time I don't open your Snapchat. I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
I want to cry like the table
because every time I don't answer a little text message, why are you ignoring me? But shit. What would I say to somebody in the middle of a situation? I would say run, block them, and never speak to them again. Don't look back, because nothing's gonna come from it. Well, first you could say, if you, depending on what you've been through, if you must say, I want a relationship, take it or leave it. This is my last. I'm not saying give them an ultimatum, but this is just how I'm feeling right now, and I don't think I can continue anymore.
Right.
And if they say no, it's done. It's done. It's over.
Right.
I will say no amount of cooking, cleaning, or sex tricks is gonna make a man want to be with you. He's gonna come up with another reason as to why y'all not together. Cause I don't like when I see a lot of girls talking about, yeah, pussy not good enough. You can't keep a man cause you don't cook or clean and this and that.
You said the coochie not good enough.
You never seen that?
I've
like
never
the girls
heard no
be
bitch
like,
say
yeah,
that.
y'all
That's
can't keep a
crazy.
man because of XYZ. You never heard of that? You have for some.
I think I have. Yeah, I have, but the coochie part, hold on now. But yeah, I done heard bitches say, like, you can't keep a man because you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that. A lot of people in the older generation say that shit too, but it's just like, look at the generation we have right now. Like, the fuck, I wouldn't want to keep a trash ass man like that. But I'm sorry, keep going. That's crazy.
Be careful to what y'all share, to what experiences y'all share with other people, because I for sure shared some things that I should not have with that person. Make sure they're actually deserving of whatever.
What the
What the fuck?
Keep going, I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Okay, we green. Okay.
Okay.
I'm about to say, what? Sorry, y'all.
Make sure you are, if there are things you want to share with somebody that you are in love with, make sure they have the same energy for you. Like, for example, he was talking about meeting my parents once, and I was like, you're not meeting my parents. And he was like kind of like taken aback, like, what? I was like, yeah, you're not meeting my parents. Like, because we're not fucking together.
Like,
you know?
I would have done the same thing. I would be like, yeah, I mean, you're not meeting them, the fuck. This shit crazy.
My God. Like, what do you mean? Like, you're not meeting my parents, my siblings. We're not doing none of that.
Sorry. But not sorry.
And I wanted to make him jealous so bad, but because I was doing my thing, he was living his life, but I didn't watch his social media. But he was on my snap. He was the first one to watch all my snaps and shit like that. But I just wanted to make him jealous so bad, but it was not in him to be jealous. But I don't know what it is about men; they can compartmentalize really easily.
Yes, they
because
can.
once they get something in their mind, that's that.
Yeah.
That's that. I wish women could do that, because women make it say, "Oh no, this is what's happening right now.
Right.
This person's going through this." Well, women be like, no, that's that.
Right.
But, he already had it in his mind that he's not in the position to be what I need him to be right now.
Right.
And, I know I do miss him. I'm not even gonna lie. Some days I do miss him. Some days I hate his fucking guts. Yesterday I hated his guts, but today I kind of do miss him, but like, I still hate his guts. But,
I mean, it's a normal.
Yeah, it's ups and downs, and it's like, no lie. At the end of the day, I just wanted him to, with everything he's gone through, I just wanted to hold him, tell him everything's gonna be okay.
Right.
Because sometimes, I just feel like he lives a very, not to say this is what I've seen, he lives a life of not very much support, because you need family and you need friends in your life to have that support to keep you going. But it's like he didn't have that support system, from my point of view. I'm not losing nothing by being, if anything, he need me. Not to say you need me, but anyway, if anything, I would enrich his life by being in it. I'm not losing anything, and I never asked him for nothing. I just wanted to be with the motherfucker, But I mean, I was planning to cheat on him anyway, if we ever got together. But I mean,
damn. He like, you see my face? Damn.
Yeah, I mean, that was a thought I had at the time. But I mean, it was ups and downs. And how did you get over it, J. Marie?
How did I get over my situationship? Well, the first time I did, how I got over it was I laid up with his best friend. Oh my God, I laid up with his best friend. But the second time I got over it, I ain't even gonna lie, it took me a while, because when you really stuck on somebody, it's just like, okay, everything you kind of do, every move you make, everything you see, it kind of reminds you of them. You feel me? So
yeah, I get that a lot.
It was like, okay, well, how the fuck do I actually move on from this shit? And I mean, I had to try to put my mind on other things.
Right.
I had to I couldn't lay up under nobody else because it just was too damn difficult. It was just like, I don't want to figure out nobody right now. Like, I just really, I want to be to myself. I want to be content. I want to not, lay up under nobody because it's going to remind me of you because this shit is fresh as fuck. Like, it's crazy how people can leave a situationship and get right into a new one.
Right.
I can't fucking do that.
I would lose my mind.
That shit is I can't do it. So I just had to get my mind completely off it. And I think what took the icing on the cake is when I seen and heard some of the evil shit that he was doing after we got done dealing with each other. It, like, the more I heard it, the more it was just like, okay, I hate you now.
Right.
And hate is a strong word, but it's like I started to hate him. Everything and every time I would see him in public, it's just like, I didn't actually restrain myself from saying, because I always used to say, the next time I see you, I'm going to spit in your face. I don't say that no more. It's just, if I see you, I fucking see you. Like, now it's just like, I don't have that hate anymore.
I'm trying to get there.
But I don't have that hate anymore because it's just like, look at you now since we're not together. And look at me now since we're not together.
Yeah.
Who's doing better than who?
Yeah.
Who's evolving and who's decreasing? You feel me? And that's what I had to look at. So it was just like, I still have those moments to where I'll be like, man, if I say I'm gonna pop them over, like I get mad, like. But it's just like, then I'll be like, damn, I really do, like, I miss the good times we had. But then they'll switch back to, well, the bitch ass nigga shouldn't have said this. So it's just, it's a mixture of feelings. And I mean, that's just like my ex-husband. It's still a process of trying to get over the fact that we are not together, because it be like the many moments, because again, I was married to him. That was my first time being married. So it's just like, I have the moments to be like, damn, we had some good times, but then it's like, but you fucked me over so badly. I would never go back. But then we had some good times. So it's just a matter of trying to get over it, putting other things, like having your goals be the main priority at this point, instead of versus trying to, get over what the hell they had going on.
I agree. The way I see it as, this is your stop. You can't come on this journey with me no more.
Facts.
Even though I want you to elevate with me, we're going to have to go our separate ways. You can't come on this great journey of life with me. And take your mind off it, do something else. And then sometimes love comes when you don't look for it. Sometimes it do take somebody to treat you better to realize this had to happen. So so I could leave them and I can meet this new person. And I made a pros and cons list about him. You know how many pros I came up with?
How many?
4. You know how many cons?
Probably about 10.
61.
Damn! Damn! I'm a throw my iPad. What the fuck? Bitch, how? Damn.
61.
Oh my God. Blue. Damn. 61?
Yep. I'm looking at the list right fucking now. 61.
You see my face right now?
4 pros.
Oh.
61 cons.
Well, the bad definitely outweighed the good, I see. Damn.
The good is a mouse, the bad is an elephant.
God damn. My God. Well,
so it just had to turn into like a his loss kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not, never mind, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that in case he listens to this podcast.
You think he's still there?
He would mention my podcast. I don't know if he listens for real or if I don't know what he does, but he would mention my podcast when we would talk. But I'm not sure. I don't know.
You never know at this point.
You never know.
Right. God damn. Any more points? This is the most vulnerable time I've ever seen Blue, y'all.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Y'all, this is y'all first and last time ever hearing the vulnerability come out of her.
Probably.
Well, probably. We only have one. It's not an email, but it's a personal question. So we'll actually take a commercial break real fast. and we will get into that so we can help this young lady with this situation. So we'll be back. What's up, you guys? It's J. Marie, and of course, we are at a commercial break for a moment before we get back to the topic. But I wanted to let y'all know that I have a YouTube channel called Chunky the Gamer. If y'all are not entwined or y'all not subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure when you go to the bar at the top of YouTube, type in Chunky the, not THE, but DA Gamer, and I'm going to pop up, you guys. I have so much content coming to that channel, but make sure y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And make sure when y'all get there, hit the notification button, and let me know in the comments if I sunshine from the podcast, all right? Love y'all guys so much, and I will see y'all on the YouTube channel.
Welcome back.
Welcome
for our
back.
in-house question of the day.
Yes, so the in-house situation is this. Hold on, let me find it. So this is the situation that's going on. So they have this young lady who is in love with this other young lady. When I say she's in love with her, like she really, you know, hands down love her. She's been there through thick and thin. And then this girl is a Capricorn.
Okay.
This is what's going on. It's the friend. Okay, so I gotta read it like this. So I'm not gonna say her name, but she was just like, they crossed boundaries before and they didn't want to go further because the girl that, you know, is asking for advice wasn't stable. The Capricorn's are RN, and she has a son who has autism, but he is the sweetest, and, you know, he's very lovable. The Capricorn is a sweetheart. She's so laid back. She's about her business, very caring and loving, low-key, not always in the streets or trying to party or turn up. And she's driven goal, orientated, funny as hell, very blunt, and she always motivates our listener who sent this to, you know, do the things she do. And she has her back up with a lot of things when she was going through the stuff with her sister and everything. But she's in love with her. And it sucks because she knows the type of woman she wants. But not even that woman herself. But she want to be a better woman for herself as well. Not only for her, but for herself. So, the thing is, she doesn't know how to approach this situation. She's scared too because they tried it at one point and it didn't go through. And they've said they love each other in mid-sex, and it just really made things complicated. She's seen this Capricorn in her vulnerable state, and she'd never seen her cry before. And it just really triggered her emotions, but she is so in love with her. But the Capricorn doesn't want to take that step with her right now because she's not necessarily stable, because she didn't build somebody from the ground up before and they then blew that shit in her face. So she's scared to move on with our listener because she feel like that's what's going to happen to her. I know.
As a Capricorn, I know exactly what she's talking about.
So the question is, what can she do?
Why didn't it go through the first time? What was different about the first time to where y'all said y'all love each other, and why didn't the relationship go through?
That is a good question. I'm trying to see if she gave me that answer. No, she didn't give me that answer. So that is a good question to ask her. She's like, cause I messaged her and she was like, she did at one point, like she was falling for me, but she knows the type of woman she is and she didn't want to hurt me and vice versa, was becoming so caught up in one another that we wasn't getting anything done. And she had someone in the past that I guess was in a similar situation who didn't have it together. She built them up only for them to shit on her. And she didn't want to go through that, which I understand. That. But she told me she loved me one day, which I never expected it because we were in the middle of doing it. So I figured it didn't mean anything. But the next day we talked about it and she broke down crying. I've never seen her cry in front of me ever. So I knew she was serious and she told me how she felt. And I was hurt at the moment. But I knew she was right. If we would have gotten together at the time, it wouldn't have worked out. And then our friendship would have been ruined too.
Oh, yeah. The listener seems like they have good intentions, but I don't know if the Capricorn is able to love or trust again at this very moment in time. Well, when you become involved with a friend, the whole dynamic changes, and it's like there is a risk that if things don't work out, you will not have this friend no more.
Right.
So number one, you're probably just going to have to weigh your options. And number two, if she's not ready and she's not down for the cause, then I don't think it's going to move any further at this moment in time. But if anything, she could probably just lay her cards on the table and be like, look, this and that, I'm not expecting you to build me up or nothing like that. I just want you to give this a chance. This and that, this and that, and this and that. That's probably the best thing that can be done at this moment.
I knew this question would have been a good scenario because you are a Capricorn. And like I told her, I've never dated a Capricorn. But I said I have a best friend who is a true fucking Capricorn.
Right.
And she could probably be able to tell you a little bit of how they are as far as like in situations like this, because the listener is a Taurus.
Okay.
I mean, again, sometimes astrology doesn't have a lot to do with it, but sometimes it does.
Right.
So it's just like, in a situation like that, I wouldn't know what to do because, I'm a very emotional person.
Right.
So, I would take certain things to heart and stuff like that. So I said, I will bring it to the podcast and see what my best friend has to say.
If anything, I don't know. As a Capricorn, I would like to see that somebody shows that they are there for me. They're not here to take anything from me or reap any benefits from me. Maybe show her that you're there for her. You don't need nothing from her. You just want her. You just want her presence, this and that. And maybe, I don't know if she has her mind, I don't know if she has her mind made up about this scenario as a person, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it could go. Or where to go from here. I hate to say, I don't know, like we did the last email, damn if you do, damn if you don't, stuff like that. Or her last message. But I don't know.
So for like right now, what would like a step for her to do right now as far as trying to get with this young woman or trying to pursue this young woman
like I said, probably show that you're there for her. Don't ask, her main thing is she built somebody up. They shit on her and left, Maybe show her I'm here to build you up. I'm here to lift you up. If I've seen you at your most vulnerable, maybe I can help you gain some, not confidence, well, something to that effect, some self-esteem or something, whatever she needs. Be there for her,
Right.
And I'm sure she would appreciate that.
Definitely.
And y'all had sex already, so it's like, maybe she'll just be like,
Right.
I need a nice warm strap at night.
What the fuck? Just need a nice warm strap to help me.
I saw a stud rapper the other day. I saw something. I forgot how the bar went. It said, strap not real, but it's something. I forgot what
it's on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Oh my God. She said something, but the strap ain't. I said, what the fuck? What are you fucking saying? I forgot her name, but she, I see how she looked like one of her eyes goes this way and that way, but she funny as fuck. Yeah. She be talking her shit.
But good luck, listener. I don't know if I can be of much help, but I would just say be there for her. Show her that you're there to lift her up.
Come on. Hold her down. Oh, shit.
That too. But good luck with this situation. If you love her, if your intentions are pure, things will work out.
Yes. Well, you guys, that's it.
That's it.
Do you have any advice for the lovely people of America?
One moment.
Okay. Let me see what I got.
So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't.
Here's one. Sit with the winners. The conversation is different. Come on the winning team, my love.
Yep.
You'll love it here. But that's going to be it if we don't have anything else to share with the lovely people of America. This was a good ass episode because y'all, my bestie just really was vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like, that was beautiful. But that's going to be it. This is J. Marie.
And this is Blue.
We will see you guys on next episode.
Bye.